A Sinai-Grace hospital doc is recognized for his expertise in plastic and reconstructive surgery. A new women's clinic opens, and nurses are making a difference at Sinai-Grace. These stories and more coming up next on Sinai-Grace Today. Hello, I'm Melanie Moss. We'd like to give a special congratulations to Dr. Bruce Chau, Medical Director of the Sinai-Grace Cosmetic Center. Dr. Chau is an expert in plastic and reconstructive surgery, and just last month was named to the Board of Governors for the American College of Osteopathic Surgeons for Plastic and Reconstructive Surgery. This is Dr. Chau's second affiliation outside of Sinai-Grace. He already serves at the Bureau of Examiners for the American Osteopathic Board of Surgery and Plastic and Reconstructive Surgery as well. Other experts in their field, Dr. Dara Maurant and Amanda Yancey, have set up shop at the DMC Lahser campus. These women care specialists are there for you from childbirth to menopause and beyond, with a focus, among other things, on Da Vinci robotic surgery, high-risk pregnancy, infertility, fibroids, birth control procedures, and sexually transmitted diseases. To make an appointment with one of these doctors, call 248-603-4240. And if you run into Stephany Gaston or Stacey Clark, be sure to ask them how they're doing in their new positions. After managing the Express Care Center for 9 years, Stephany is now the interim administrative director of MedSurg, and Stacey is now heading up Express Care and the daily operations for the emergency department. Both of their nursing and leadership skills are great assets to their new units. While we're talking about nursing and leadership skills, there's no better time to recognize a special group. Tina Taylor takes time to recognize our emergency room nurses and their efforts during Emergency Nurses Week.
Sinai-Grace is celebrating Emergency Nurses Week, and I'm here with Stacey Clark, the Administrative Director of our Emergency Department. Can you tell me why we're celebrating this week?
We're celebrating Emergency Nurses Week because the emergency nurses here at Sinai-Grace are a group of dedicated individuals who do a fabulous job for people who are at their worst.
And tell me about some of the many accomplishments they've had in the past year.
Well, we're a certified stroke center. We see up to and around 300 patients a day. We also were named this year one of the top 10 hospitals, emergency departments in the state.
And overall, what would you like to say to your team to celebrate?
I would like to say thank you for the dedicated job you do every day. I appreciate everything you do. I appreciate everything you do for each other and for the patients. Happy Emergency Nurses Week.
Thanks, Stacey. And wishing you a happy Emergency Nurses Week, I'm Tina Taylor for Sinai-Grace Today.
Hi, I'm Kathy. I'm one of the nurses in the emergency department. I'm also the chair of the Sinai-Grace Professional Nurse Council, and I just want to say happy Emergency Nurses Week to all my fellow coworkers. We all do a great job. Thank you for everything you do. And one last thing, go Tigers!
Hi, I'm Marie. I want to say happy Emergency Nurses Week to all our nurses at Sinai-Grace Emergency Department.
Hi, my name is Melanie, and I want to say happy Emergency Room Nurse Week here to all my coworkers at Sinai-Grace Hospital.
Hi, my name is Oni. I'm one of the clinical coordinators here in the ER. I wanted to say happy Emergency Nurses Week to all my fellow coworkers. Happy Emergency Nurses Week.
Hi, I'm Mrs. Jackson. I'm wanting to let you guys know I'm wishing you a happy Emergency Room Nurses Week. You guys are truly awesome. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Patrick Malloy. I'm one of the residents in the emergency department. I just wanted to stop by and say happy Emergency Nurses Week to all our great nurses down here. One of the reasons I love working here is because all the nurses rock so much. So thanks very much.
Is it true that if I get the flu shot, it will give me flu-like side effects? No, you cannot get the flu from the flu shot. Actually, what you can sometimes get as a side effect is runny nose, maybe a low-grade fever or some sneezing. But no, that is definitely a busted myth.
For these stories and more, you can visit our Facebook and YouTube pages for every episode of Sinai-Grace Today. I'm Melanie Moss. Thanks for watching.